using these formulas that you see here. So max, average, count blank, if, left, upper, and concat functions. And for the first function, which is the max, this one is to see in a range of numbers which is the highest value. So let's try to do it for the final exam. We're going to type in equals max and select it, and then because we're doing the final exam, I'm just going to be using this range over here. Okay, perfect. And then you're going to click enter, and there you have that. Now we're going to be using the average function. Type in equals average, and again, we're going to be doing it for the final exam. So we just select the range and I'm going to hit enter. You have that. Then we're going to use the count blank to find out which students, how many students didn't show up for the final exam. And we're going to type in equals count blank. And again, we're just going to select the same range and hit enter. We have 3 students that didn't show up for the final exam. Now we're going to use the if function. And let's say that we want to see which students passed the exam and which ones failed the exam. And the condition to pass the exam is equal or greater than 70 points. So we're going to type in equals if. So that's going to be our logical test, that this cell is going to be greater or equal to 70. Then we can say that the student passed the exam, and if that's not true, then we're going to say the student failed the exam. Now we're going to hit enter. There you have it. And what we're going to do is just copy this formula down, and that's going to autofill for all of our students. Now let's say that we already have this here, but we want this to be all in capital letters. So we're going to type in a formula within the formula, well, outside of the formula. So we're going to go to where we have already our formula there, and here we're going to type in upper, and then that's going to open a parenthesis there. We're just going to do the closing parenthesis here. We're going to hit enter, and that's all turned into uppercase, and we're going to drag again to just do it for all of our students. There you have that. Now we're going to use the concat function. Well, actually, let's use the left function first. And let's say we want to find out the first like 3 letters or 3 digits of this student IDs. So we're going to type in equals left. Now we're going to select our text in that cell. We're going to type in how many characters we want there to show up. So if you want to do, you would just type in 2. Let's say we want 3. Just add enter. There you have that. Now we are going to drag this down here. Now let's say I want to create an email, and we're going to use the concat function for this. We're going to type in equals concat, and our first text, we want it to be this code over here, comma. Our second text, we want it to be add, quotation marks, add school.ca, and we're going to hit enter. And then we're just going to drag it down to have the same function for all students. And that's going to be all for this formula.